We heard a lot of stuff. Very little of that matters, what we heard. This is precisely what the state legislature had in mind when they passed the state statute that deals with nuisances. Because you'll hear that all the time. I had no idea that this was going on. Seemed to be a real nice guy, other than that he's a cocaine dealer. Well, that he's a real nice guy. I did everything I could do to prevent this. And the state legislature, when they passed this statute, says, you know what, none of this matters. This is your facility or your premise. You have a responsibility to prevent those type of illegal activities. It's not the police department's responsibility or the city's or anybody else's. It's your responsibility as the property owner to prevent illegal activity. As state legislature says, this is what we want to prevent. So because everybody's going to say, well, you know what, he seemed like a real nice guy. I had no idea that he was a drug dealer. So that's why we just to set the stage why you are here and why this has been passed by the legislature and by the city.
Yeah, you had asked me if we had any objection to any of these suggestions, and actually some of them probably make sense. Some of them we're already doing. The bathroom checks we're already doing. We're already keeping a log of that. The only proposal that does not make sense to me is the 11:30 closing time, because there hasn't been any evidence that these alleged crimes only take place after 11:30. And for a bar, you know, their busiest hours are 11 to 1, and we've already agreed to cut back our closing time pursuant to the earlier agreement. But to push them back to 11:30, this isn't a restaurant. They don't serve food. That seems punitive and not directly related to the problem. They're asking you to close at 11:30.
No.
That would be devastating for a bar, and it doesn't have any direct relation to the problem, because drug dealers deal drugs 24/7. So that would be, of the proposals, that would be the only one we would really strenuously object to.